ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final game of the Harvey Regionals in the David McMallum Gymnasium. I'm Joseph Gregory, accompanied by Nolan Bonger. How's it going, Nolan?
Good, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. Today we watched the John Caldwell Golden Knights take on the Hartland Huskies. The Hartland Huskies have already grasped second place and will be heading to provincials, I believe, next week in Fredericton, along with the first place team, our Harvey Laker girls. We couldn't be more proud of them, winning all of their games tonight. So this one should be a fun game tonight as well. And what are your thoughts, Nolan?
Well, keeping with Hartland's track record, it feels like Hartland's going to win this game. But you never know, because we've had some pretty shocking games in the past. What do you think?
I don't know. I think Hartland will have fun with this one. If they do lose, they will still be able to go to provincials, but no one really likes losing, so both teams are going to try to win. But I have a feeling Hartland might pull off a win, or who knows, John Caldwell could maybe get their first one of this regionals. All right, we'll send you to our commentating crew.
All right, thanks for that intro, Joe and Nolan. Down in the booth, we'll be heading to them, and as we catch the action here, John Caldwell started things off nicely with an ace, courtesy of Chelsea Stacy. Come out to a 1-0 lead.
The Golden Knights come out and play nice and loose this game. No pressure on them.
Yep, looking to end their season on a high note here. Hartland, of course, looking to stay sharp as their ticket with Southern Victoria's loss in Game 9 has been punched to finals weekend. But, of course, you still want to end with a respectable effort. As we see Brooke Burgoyne, traditionally the first server for the Huskies. So, Huskies have a couple of starting players on the bench, but still a pretty strong starting six out there. It's Aurélie Boudreau for the Golden Knights. Big dive from Brianna Young. I don't think I've seen Young give up on a ball yet. She certainly has no hesitation about diving for the ball out there. See the Golden Knights, all six of them, back ready to receive. Young to Boudreau. Chelsea Stacy sends that over far. Tessa Dickinson is there. Set up by Juliana Little. And a big hit from Captain Hallie Markey finds its place in the back corner of the John Caldwell half of the gym.
Interesting to see how Hartland would do against Harvey later in the day. Harvey got Hartland's first match of the day. He came up very sluggish. They've been a lot crisper, a lot sharper as this day has progressed. So it'll be interesting in a couple weeks when they meet again.
Yeah, that'll make for a must-see event at the Grant Harvey Center. That ball out of bounds, so it is the Huskies taking the point. They're up 4-1 now in the early going. Burgoyne again. Fielded by Boudreau, and that's out of bounds. Burgoyne again. A nice 4-point run here. After that ace from Chelsea Stacy, it's been all Huskies. Burgoyne still got that blue tape on the thumb. See a secret weapon there. Certainly hasn't hurt her serving. 6-1 is your score. As the Huskies have opened up a 5-point lead here in the early going of this first set. Ball is up and good. There's Emily St. Amand with a nice dive for it. Does send it to the Huskies side of the court, but unfortunately it does fall out of bounds. As Alice Vautour shows both sidelines, the score 7-1 in favor of the Huskies. Joined at the scorer's table by Maddie Fraser-Cole. Big thanks to both of those girls who've been working hard all day, as well as Delaney McElwain and Holly Henry, who were there earlier in the day. minor officials, of course, make the game possible. So big thanks to all 4 of them for their service.
Yeah, Knights struggling to receive the serve. That's an issue for them all day. These hard overhand serves. Just they can't get it to the right spot.
There's Burgoyne again. This one fielded by Young, but goes out of bounds and no teammate can get there. 9-1. Burgoyne on quite the run. Timeout called by Coach Summer Greenglass of the Golden Knights as we get ready to head down to the booth for some analysis.
Did you want to start it off or me?
You can.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Score is 9-1 for Hartland. Number 6. Incredible serving from her tonight. Just made 9, I believe, started at 0 points and made 9 of them. So timeout by John Caldwell, trying to throw her off maybe, and talk to her team saying, hey, we need to focus up a little bit more. Just because it's the last game doesn't mean we don't want to win. So I'm expecting a lot more communication on the Golden Knights end of things, and let's just see if number 6 can keep up her run on serves, Nolan. What about you? What are you hoping happens this set?
Well, I agree with everything that you said. And I just hope for more promising and quick gameplay.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll send you back up to David White and Mr. Mike Fletch.
All right, coming out of the timeout. Thanks, Joe and Nolan, for getting that. It is still 9-1 in favor of the Huskies. Brooke Burgoyne looking for her 9th point off a serve. That is fielded into the stands by Emily Saint-Amand. So coming out of the timeout, it is the Huskies who strike first. 10-1 is the score now. Burgoyne gets ready to send another over. Play whistled in by referee Larry Boudreau, who is assisted on the far sideline by Aislinn Scriver. Chelsea Stacy sends that over. There's Juliana Lawrence getting it to Juliana Little to Josie Lawrence. Couple of JLs right in a row. Misfire by Little there. She's all smiles, and we get some claps from the bench as Burgoyne takes a well-earned break. Christine Culberson, the libero, has checked in. Here's number 9, Aurélie Bouchard. Probably the Knights' strongest player, definitely their strongest server, and captain based on her position in the pregame lineup. 10-3 is your score now. Here's Bouchard again. There's an ace. As the girls earn the cheer there.
Long day for Alice over there.
Yeah. So we flip another one. To be fair, that initial serve from Bouchard came very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Blink and you miss it. There's another one going to the back row. Tessa Dickinson fielding that. Here's Ellie Orser going to punch it over. Emily Saint-Amand with the response, but that will be out of bounds. So 11-4 as Hallie Markey goes back to serve, wearing number 5 for the Garnet and Gold. We've got a quick break as the
Double checking the score, I think.
Double checking everything, yeah. We're just checking in up front as referee Aislinn Scriver will confer with head referee Larry Boudreau. This team's got things figured out. Hard for the girls to keep their energy up at a time. See some of the Golden Knights dancing around, keeping some movement. Oh. There is a rotation error. Oh.
I'm guessing one of the servers served and they weren't supposed to serve, so they're retroactively taking away that last point that Bouchard got.
Oh. Shoot, we're going to double check the rotation cards. Yeah, as we mentioned, this is game 10 of 10. Long day for everyone, coaches, players, and officials. So, looks like we're... I don't know, Alice is ready for anything over there. She's got hands on all the different scorecards, but she has flipped it back to 11-4. So I believe we're all good now. Still 11-4 as we get ready to come back to play. Just a few I's to dot and T's to cross at the minor officiating table. Here we go. Let's play volleyball.
Apparently the score sheet was originally written down wrong from the lineup card that the coach handed to Maddie Fraser-Cole. So they were not out of order. The sheet was out of order.
There it is. Coming off that long break, Hallie Markey mistiming her jump serve. So this could favor the Knights. We'll see Laurie Lachance with a high serve. That's over to Dickinson, and that will hit the pole, which I believe is an automatic dead ball. Yeah, so either way, that is out.
Ball touches any of the equipment. Automatically out.
So Lachance gets another chance.
Other than the net, of course. They can touch the net.
Yep. Of course, the exception to the rule. Coming up there, so 12-6 is the score now. Josie Lawrence back to serve for the Huskies. Lawrence putting the ball up and over. Nice serve. Fielded well by Pelletier. Ball comes over to Larry Boudreau. He catches that.
Nice set of hands on him.
Yep. Clearly well practiced. I think that's one of the requisites of a head referee in volleyball. You got to be ready for that ball coming your way. Lachance fielding. Orly Bouchard sends it over, and possible miscommunication there by the Huskies. That was a playable ball, but fell between Josie Lawrence and Juliana Little. So here the Golden Knights with another serve. Service by Pelletier is out. Back to the Huskies and Ellie Orser. She's got quite the pre-service routine herself. Kind of has a curved running start, almost like a field goal kicker with that trajectory. Fielded by Pelletier. Emily St. Amand puts it up high into the rafters, as that is out of bounds. 15-7. Huskies opened up a comfortable lead here in the first set of this final game. If you're just joining us, the Huskies have already punched their ticket to the Final Four round robin event in the Grant Harvey Center on Saturday, May 28th and Sunday, May 29th. Playing here mostly for pride and to play out the schedule. Here's Ellie Orser, another nice serve. Bouchard had to adjust as that ball was coming at her. Went initially for a bump, but I think it came a bit higher and had to adjust to a volley awkwardly. Couldn't quite get it to a teammate. 17-7 is the score. As here's another serve from Orser. Bouchard gets a hand on it, but no one is there. That goes out of bounds, and Brianna Young tried to make it, couldn't quite get there in time. Here's Orser.
Knights need to find a way to get that serve back. Really struggling with it right now.
Yeah, prone to giving up these big runs, and if you're giving up 4 or 5 points every time the other team is serving, the only way you can really stay on the game is going on a run of your own. Ellie Orser. She's on a 4-point run. There's Bouchard playing it. Stacy got around the front of the net, but couldn't quite angle that. That goes into the net and falls on her side. So it's the Huskies at the 20-point mark. They lead by 13, looking to close this first set out. Orser again, nice serve. Fielded by Lachance. Orly Bouchard and Brianna Young on that third hit. Sends it into the bleachers. Had a rough angle on that one. Here's Orser. Another service again, fielded nicely by Bouchard this time, and bit of miscommunication there came to Chelsea Stacy, but Brianna Young was in the vicinity and couldn't quite get out of the way in time.
Yeah, I think that was Stacy's ball. She kind of made a motion there trying to kick Brianna Young in the back, saying, "Get out of my way."
Good call there. Not sure who made that call on the Golden Knights side of the court, but that was going out. So Orser's run at serve, at the service position, is over. And Lachance accidentally sent that over to the Huskies side, but they'll get it back. Here's Emily Saint-Amand. Her team trailing by 14. They'll need a big run to get back into this thing. First serve is good. Fielded by Markey and tough break. The initial hit missed time by Bouchard. Kept alive by Young, but couldn't quite get it high enough for a teammate to get there in time. Tough break. Here's Tessa Dickinson. Back now. Serve is up. Young to Bouchard, who sends it over. Fielded by Lawrence to Juliana Little. Brooke Bourguin with the nice hit into the back. Saint-Amand gets hands on it, but sends it back into the wall. So we have set point now on the hands of Tessa Dickinson of the Hartland Huskies. Ball is up and over. And Saint-Amand can't quite get there in time. That is set. 25-8 the score in favor of the Huskies.
Nice first set there from the Huskies, taking care of business, doing what they're supposed to do. Let's send it down to Joe and Nolan for a little in-between set analysis.
James.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nolan, that was an eventful first set of the game.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about that one?
Well, Hartland's offensive capabilities have absolutely gone through the roof since I've seen them last play, at least.
Yeah, they seem pretty impressive with their serves and the passing. I've enjoyed watching that a lot. John Caldwell, a pretty happy team to be watching. Even though they've lost, I believe, all of their games so far, they were out dancing, and even their coach smiling, laughing after every point they're cheering. So it's good to see a team like that, good-natured, enjoying the game of volleyball like it should be enjoyed. Same with Hartland. They're cheering. The fans are cheering, too, when they're serving. It's just a fun time to be in this gym right now. But going in the second set, I feel like it's going to be a little bit like the first, just mainly serves and passes. And, I mean, there's an occasional missed serve, but both teams doing really well making them. So can't wait to see a little bit more of that. Alrighty, we'll send you back up to the commentator's box.
All right, thank you, Joe and Nolan. I'm going to take over play-by-play duties, and Mr. White's going to do the color commentary.
Yep. I see black, I see gold, I see garnet, and more gold. There we go.
Excellent analysis of the colors.
I'm pretty good at those.
I always wondered why it was called color commentary.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. So we get maybe a wave from Brianna Young on the Golden Knights sideline.
Was she waving at us or somebody in the stands?
I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Either way, she's done waving now, but always some good positive energy coming from the Golden Knights bench, which is what you like to see. I get the sense this is a young team, so it could be some valuable experience now.
All right, serving first for the Huskies, Jade Shaw in the second set. She played a lot in the first two matches.
Yeah, I didn't quite see her very much against Samuel de Champlain, which could have been a decisive matchup for Hartland, which is back on the court now.
There's her next serve, also a nice one in. Stacy can't quite get that backwards bump over. Huskies lead 2-0.
That's a tough one. Yeah, for the Huskies, they end up, the Golden Knights end up hitting the ball from way back in their own end a lot. And it's hard to get the angle right on those.
Shaw sends that one into the net. Knights trailing 1-2. Bouchard to serve. Most powerful server on the Knights squad.
If there's anyone who can tie the game up and build you a bit of a lead, it's definitely number 9, Aurélie Bouchard for the Golden Knights. Coming to us from Grand Falls, so they got a bit of a trek to make it home tonight.
Yeah, that's a solid 2.5-hour drive home, I would say.
Safe travels to them, but thankfully this game is ending a little earlier than it had been scheduled, so they'll at least have a bit of daylight, I hope.
Oh, nice dig attempt there from Becca Hahn. But sends it wide, 2-2 now. 3-2 now. As the Knights have their first lead of the set. There's Hahn, can't quite control that bump either.
Oh. Huskies almost had something there. Hahn and Shaw, both from out of the zone of play, got hands on that, but Hahn again for the third hit couldn't quite angle it from way back.
That bump right back over, and then bump back again. Now here's Shaw going to try to get it set for Markey off the antenna. Landed in play, but hits the antenna. Points immediately over. 5-2 now lead for the Knights, with what I believe is their biggest lead in any set today. Bouchard, nice one again. Culberson can't get to it. 6-2.
That was fielded well into the stands.
Yeah, Bouchard's got a lot of power on that serve, so if you don't make clean contact, it's going to go far away. Got to get those knees bent, get low.
Oh, tough break for the Knights.
So that serve into the net makes it 3-6. Brooklyn Burgoyne now to serve.
See if the Knights can maintain some of this momentum and hang on to this lead.
There's a nice serve received by St. Amand. Bumped over by Stacy. Jade Shaw, the back set. Nice play by Juliana Little there. Punch that over. Here's Markey, big swing. Oh, kept alive off the kick, and it's going to land in.
Great
Golden
play.
Knights fired up.
Bouchard got that. I don't think she was intending to keep that alive, just got a foot under it, but kind of happened to roll over. I didn't see who the second player on the hit was, possibly Chelsea Stacy. But the Knights getting that over. Great sequence from the team from John Caldwell.
Number 12, Gabrielle Godin serving now. St. Amand, oh, nice dig by Culberson. Shaw can't get to it. Knights leading 8-3.
Gotta wonder if Coach Kelsey McInnes is thinking timeout right now. The results will not affect the team's final standing, but still, you definitely want to end on a high note, and might not be this for Hartland.
Oh. Shaw, not a great set. Was trying to get that one to Ellie Orser. Orser wasn't expecting it to be in that spot. 9-3. Maybe we'll have a third set here. Nice serve from Godin. Misplayed, but Markey, into the light.
Spinning around.
Still rattling up there. Thankfully, there's a cage over that. No bulbs were broken.
Yeah, we're all good.
Gabrielle Godin, another nice overhand serve. Here's Markey, the pass to Shaw. Outside to Orser. There's Bouchard again. Up with the net, kept alive, and that's gonna land.
Gonna have to go check the soccer standings for John Caldwell, see how they did. Bouchard making good use of her feet a couple times. I don't think I've ever seen that, the direct response with the foot.
Another nice serve from Godin. That bump's going to be wide.
Great sequence here from John Caldwell. Saving the best for last. They've opened up a 9-point lead here in the second set, up 12-3.
Oh, nice save by Culberson. To see if that swings the momentum a little bit. Looked like the Knights were about to get another point. Vautour accidentally put that on the wrong side. She's a little embarrassed. She'll get over it though. She just smiles and everything's better. Huskies trailing 4-12.
Hallie Markey, we'll see if the captain can spark a bit of a comeback for her squad.
Bouchard, off a little bit on the swing there. Point for the Huskies, trailing 5-12.
Again, those back row hits, really tough to time it well and get the angle.
Markey, that's low into the net. Knights ball. Great vibes from the bench, I must point out, from Laurie LaChance and Brianna Young. Really supporting the 6 on the floor.
Yeah.
There's a nice serve from Chantel Peltier. Jade Shaw, nice back set. Culberson to cover. Here's Shaw outside. On into the net. It'd be really nice for the Knights to win this set, get their first set win of the day.
Yeah, not only what I'm fairly certain is one of the younger teams, but also the shortest bench here in the tournament. So these girls have had a lot of court time. You can see them fanning themselves. It's pretty warm here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. Played a lot of volleyball.
15-5. A bit of a shocking result. Huskies maybe aware that they have clinched a spot.
That could be it.
Won the first set, taking the foot off the gas pedal, somewhat a natural tendency. Knights knowing this is their last set of the year potentially. Playing as best as they have all year. Culberson from the back row now. Stacy to St. Amand. Nice volley over. Here's Shaw. Orser sends it deep. Bouchard, Trying to set that, tried to pass that over to the setter, Stacy, but went straight up in the air.
Tough breaks. Usually someone setting over to Bouchard to set her up for a hit, so not quite used to getting out of the way of her own pass.
Number 11, Juliana Little to serve now. That one's going to be in. Bumped up by McCarthy. St. Amand to Bouchard, still in play. Shaw, Orser back to Shaw. Orser the hit on the second touch. Nice rally developing here. Hahn with the push over. Orser bump back over. Oh, Stacy can't get to it. 7-16. Let's see if the Huskies can go on a little run here.
Yeah, great extended rally there by both teams. Huskies going for the more traditional 3 hits. Golden Knights seem to be at their best when they're just directly responding, sending it back and trying to catch the defense out of position.
Burgoyne, kind of in between. I wasn't sure if she should go for the hit or if she should just bump it. I think she's actually in the back row, so she couldn't hit it, so.
Might have had to remember that at the last minute.
Yeah, I think so.
Hard thing to keep track of.
Another nice serve from Juliana Little. Huskies starting to chip away here. Trailed by 11 at one point, now down to just 7. Back over from St. Amand. Here's Shaw, the set. Nice hit from Han. Just a little long.
Tough break. That was pretty close to falling in. Becca Han should listen to more broadcasts. She might have known to put more topspin on that.
Emily St. Amand, the serve, short. But, yeah. Oh, what a play by Bouchard.
Sprinting out of bounds to make that play, but tough break.
Yeah, that was quite a remarkable save.
Yeah.
Keep it in, go around the antenna, land on the other side of the net. Lot to accomplish.
Yeah, the angle she had to hit on that to make it past the antenna and over the net.
Big serve from Orser, nice up. Bouchard volleys it over. Nice little punch at the net.
Ooh.
Kept alive. Shaw sends it deep. Oh, McCarthy caught off guard a little bit. Thought Stacy was going to play it. Point for the Huskies as they battle back. They've cut it down to 6 now. And the Knights are going to call a timeout here. They really want to win this set. Lead has shrunk here from 11 down to 6. Let's go down to the sideline crew, Joe and Nolan.
You starting it off for me?
Okay.
Perfect. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. John Caldwell off to a hot start, kicking into gear. See what I did there? Number 9, some incredible kicks on the floor. Ball's coming right to her, and she'll just boot it up, and it'll go right over and in and score. I've never seen that. And it happened twice. So, sorry to the folks at home that had to witness that bad pun that I just did, but Hartland starting to pull into gear, coming back just down by 6 before they were down by like 9 and almost 10. So let's see where the game takes us. Hartland's off to a great time at the service line, so we'll send you back up to the commentating crew.
All right, thank you, Joe and Nolan. There's another ace from Ellie Orser.
Oh, she had a big run in the first set. Her team down by 5, but could very easily retake the lead if she gets on another run like that.
That's deep. Was probably going to be on the line. Emily St. Amand had to play it 13-7 now. Serve from Orser, good again. Up by McCarthy. St. Amand. Pelche, that's going to go over, I think. Oh.
Tough break. If that had fallen over on Hartland's side, I think it would have caught the Huskies out of position.
Yeah, there was no way they were getting to that one. It was going straight down. Orser again, very close to that line. Shaw, the set. Nice hit there from Burgoyne. Run continues.
Couple of Knights getting hands on that, but kind of redirecting.
I think that's at least 6 in a row now for Orser. The 16-5 lead has been shrunk to 2. McCarthy, that pass not where she wanted to go. Run continues.
Almost made it there in time. That was in the second row of the stands, but she almost got there. Good hustle from the Knights.
16-17 now. An 11-1 run. Up by Pelche. Stacy bumps it backwards. Here's Markey now to Shaw. Outside to Hahn. Nice hit. Knights can't handle it.
Tough break as Pelche went up for that, but I don't know if she saw Gabrielle Godin behind. Godin was in pretty good position to make a bump there.
Godin was ready. Hard to get out of the way sometimes. Another nice serve. That's bumped right back over.
Oh!
Little surprise bump back caught the Huskies off guard.
There you go. Huskies come right up to taking the lead, but can't quite get over.
Knights bending but not breaking. Here's Jolene McCarthy. Shaw set to the back row. Too low by Becca Hahn.
19-17 now as the Knights are coming real close, knocking on the door.
Nice serve from McCarthy again. Bumped up by Stacy. Oh, nice play by Bouchard.
Nice.
Looked like she was just going to volley it backwards over her head, but then she kind of tipped it pretty aggressively.
That was a no look as well from behind.
It was, yes.
Yeah. Found a sweet spot between the Huskies defenders. Great work from Bouchard.
20-17. Nice hit there from the Huskies, number 6, Brooke Burgoyne. 18-20. Served by Hahn, low line drive. Godin can't get to it. Bouchard tries another kick. Too far away from her foot though. 19-20. Nice serve. Bouchard the up. Stacy, there's a big hit by Bouchard.
Nice.
She loves it.
Knights haven't set up too many of those, but when they do, Bouchard makes no mistake about it. Picks that back corner. I don't think the Huskies stood a chance on that one.
Aurélie Bouchard with no doubt the Knights' best hit of the day. Vibes are positive right now on the Knights sideline and on the court. Nice serve from Stacy, off the net, kept alive. Shot! Ooh. 22-19.
Scramble by the Huskies, can't quite get there in time.
Who needs to go home when you can play a third set here? Stacy, another nice low line drive. Off the net. Godin the bump, that's trouble. Oh, what a nice play by Culberson. Bouchard, a big swing. Oh, too much power on that one. 20-22.
I didn't quite check where Culberson started, but I think she may have sprinted the entire width of the court to make that play.
Finally back to the start of the service order. Shaw, she started the set. Oh, missed another one. Look on her face, can't believe she missed that one.
23-20, ball on the hands of Aurélie Bouchard for the Knights. She needs 2.
Oh, that's a missile. Bumps right back over in play, though. Oh, that's trouble.
Tough break.
All right, here's number 6, Brooke Burgoyne, with the Huskies down 2, 4 points away from the set and the match.
Burgoyne traditionally been the Huskies' first server. She's got a very strong service.
As she had 9 points in set 1. Ooh. (22-23).
Real nail biter here in the final game of the Division III Southwest Regionals.
All square. 23-23.
And now it is the Huskies that need 2. Brooke Burgoyne got the ball, her team down by 2. She'll try to close things out.
Oh, Bouchard. We've got set point. Could be the final point of the day. After 11 hours up in the booth.
Quite the marathon, as you said.
Oh, and we're going to play at least 2 more. As Brooke Burgoyne sends that one into the net on match point. Number 12, Gabrielle Godin. Going to try and win it now with 2 points. Pushed over by Shaw. Trouble. Oh, Emily St. Amand with a nice play. Oh, here we go.
25-24. They need 1 more. I don't know if the Knights are aware. No one's going for that ball right now.
There it is. Gabrielle Godin. with a set point. We could have a third set here. That's in. Oh, and they do it. We got some bonus volleyball.
Great work by the Golden Knights. Congratulations. They win their first set of the evening, but also that was easily, I think, their best set played as a team. Every player on that court had their best game today. Congratulations. As we get ready for the third set, we'll head down to Joe and Nolan for some courtside commentary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the booth. Nolan, the Golden Knights have won is it their first set of regionals?
I don't think it's their first set, but I think this. No, it's not their first set.
Well, that's good. Well, won their first set of the game, and it will go to best out of 3. So this round will go to 15. So let's see if they can get their first win of the regionals here in Harvey. So
yeah.
Want to do a quick shout out to everyone that came out to make today possible. With the minor officials, Alice Vautour and Maddie Frazier-Cole. All the teams, parents that drove their kids, and the coaches, and the referees taking times out of their day to come make this happen. And wanted to give a big thanks to the stream team for coming out tonight. Behind the camera for us is Austin Jameson and Nolan Bongreer. He's been here all morning, and my brother Charlie Gregory, Mike Fletcher, David White, and Ashton Little for being here almost all day, working hard, making sure we can get all these games out for you guys. So, and I think this is the last stream for senior level. So here in the gym, provincials will be in Fredericton for our Harvey girls. So, but there still will be middle school games. If you're a volleyball fan, you might want to come check out those middle school games. We'll be around. So, all right, we'll send you back up to the common.
All right, and here we go, the final set of the day. Huskies let that one slip away. They had match point. Knights responded. See how the Huskies responded. Oh, what a play by Bouchard, keeping it alive. Jay Chaw, oh, that's her patented spot in that back corner.
Jolene McCarthy, great play.
Josie Lawrence on the Huskies misses the hit. 1-0 lead for the Knights.
Couple of excellent dives from Bouchard and later from McCarthy, keeping what looked like sure misses in play. One now as Ellie Orser checks in for the libero Christine Culberson.
Brooks Burgoyne the serve. Knights cannot handle it. Huskies lead 2-1. We got an injury here.
It's like a hand potentially.
Emily St. Amand.
Yeah.
Something. Saw her earlier today get a little overheated. Not sure. Exactly what. While we're rating here, I think she is a little overheated based on how the girls are trying to fan her down. Long day in this gym and hot weather.
Yeah.
Heat exhaustion, definitely a possibility. Dehydration.
Yeah, especially with the energy those girls had in that last set, moving all around the court. Small wonder. Yeah.
Okay. Gonna get some ice for her, maybe to help cool her down. She's starting to feel a little better now, I think.
Getting some positive energy, that's for sure, from her teammates.
Take this time to maybe give you a little update on upcoming schedule for the stream team. Tuesday evening, we'll have our middle school girls with a game against ELE. And then on Wednesday, we will have middle school boys final jamboree. Harvey, Stanley, Keswick Valley, a little 3-team round robin. Hope to broadcast those 3 games on Wednesday, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Emily St. Amand is back.
I was going to ask if the middle school boys have played. I think they've played Stanley.
Yes, we have gone 2-0 against both of those teams. So
okay.
Lakers will be favored to bring home that banner, but anything can happen. Oh, there's a nice little push over the net by Josie Lawrence.
Pushes it past the first line of defenders, and John Caldwell, back row, can't quite get there in time.
3-1 lead now. Nice serve there from Burgoyne. 4-1 lead now.
You know, the pre-service routine for volleyball players can be a pretty big deal, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone as casual as Brooke Burgoyne with her dribbles.
Yes.
And Hannah Mason is very deliberate with hers, and Lauren Peasy has that toe tap, but Brooke Burgoyne, just a casual dribble up to the line.
I'm not sure if there's actually a time limit. I feel like there is a time limit on the amount you have. It must be between 5 and 10 seconds, I would think. Maybe there is no rule. I know when in basketball, when you're shooting free throws, the rule is technically 10 seconds to shoot. But you rarely ever see that called.
Yeah, you don't see anyone actively counting down.
No.
When it's time for a serve.
I think the referee might give them a warning if, it's taking extra long, delaying the game too much. That's sent over by Bouchard. No, into the net. 7-1 lead. Knights maybe running out of energy a little bit after putting so much energy into that second set and getting that first win of the day. Served by Burgoyne, another nice one. Bouchard, narrowly avoids the basketball net. McCarthy can't get to it.
Looks like she was passing that to Nolan Bongurier at the table there at our booth. So, Huskies have hit the 8-point mark. We will be switching sides. These girls line up and move over.
They switch sides. Ref Larry Boudreau just checks in on Emily St. Amand, make sure she's okay. I think she's going to go over to the bench, maybe get a drink of water.
Yeah. Good call, staying hydrated in this heat. Yeah, it is a muggy day here in the David McMullen Gymnasium.
Well, in case you missed it earlier, the Huskies and the Harvey Lakers will be going to the Final Four Provincial Showcase at the Grant Harvey Center on May the 28th and the 29th. First games on that day will be at 2 o'clock. Not quite sure where those will be broadcast. Hopefully there will be broadcast somewhere. If not, I think the HHS stream team is going to try and see if we can do something if the NBIA does not.
Yeah, want to make sure all you volleyball fans at home can check out those games, cheer on your Lakers, or Huskies, I guess, if you're a Hartland fan who's tuned in. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Or if you're just someone who loves volleyball that cheers for John Caldwell.
And it looks like St. Amand is going to come out, and number 7, Brianna Young
yes.
is in, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be the Huskies to serve here. Brooke Burgoyne back now. And we are ready to go. Huskies leading 8-1. Nice serve. That's an ace. Burgoyne does a little dance to celebrate.
Just out of reach for McCarthy.
Subbing in two now, Laurie Lachance. In for Jolene McCarthy, number 1. So all players get to see the court. They've been sitting out for quite a while, Brianna Young and Laurie Lachance.
Nice to see Coach Summer Greenglass letting all her girls see the court here in this final set.
Yeah, it looks like McCarthy may have had an injury there. Or Coach kind of checked at her hand there. Jade Shaw in the back corner. She loves that deep push.
Picked her spot nicely. Aurélie Bouchard couldn't quite get there. She has in the past, but not this time.
10-1 lead now. Huskies 5 points away from the match. Locking up that 3-1 record for the day. Nice up by Bouchard to Stacy, back to Bouchard. Nice hit. Oh, just out. I thought the ref was going to call that in. I think it was out.
Huskies certainly thought
Might
it
have
was
been
out.
a sliver of space between the ball and that red line. Bouchard, the up, go down, bumps it over. Here's Shaw. Josie Lawrence push over. Lawrence again. Uh-oh, that's not going to make it. Oh, kept alive by Shaw. And then Orser. Oh, what a point.
Nice work by the Huskies. They haven't had to do too much work in this third and final set, but when called upon, Josie Lawrence with those one-handed hits, and then Jade Shaw sliding underneath, almost under the net, almost right up to that line, keeping that alive.
12-1 lead. That's in another ace. Burgoyne single-handedly almost going to do this set herself. 13-1.
Golden Knights thought that was going out. Elected to let it fall.
Jade Shaw had the first serve of the set. Knights won that point. Huskies got it back, and then it's been it's been Burgoyne since then. Got the ball. It was 1-1. It is now 14-1. So that is 13 points in a row for her. One more to wrap it up. Possibly the final point of the day. And that does it. 15-1 here in the third set. Huskies win the match 2-1. They lock up a 3-1 record. Knights are going to finish 0-4, but they should be very proud of how they performed in that final match, winning their first set of the day. Big accomplishment for them. Let's send it down to the sideline crew, Joe and Nolan, with some final thoughts.
I'm not sure if you just witnessed that, ladies and gentlemen, but the players are doing the worm on the floor after this game. Players number 9 on John Caldwell and another player on the Huskies, after the game, just started doing the worm. You gotta love sportsmanship like that. That's what makes the game so much fun to watch. Even though John Caldwell hasn't won any games, I think they've been my favorite team to watch during this regionals. Just the funniness of it and the great sportsmanship they bring to the table. Alrighty, folks. Thank you for tuning in the David McMullen Gymnasium for the regionals and witnessing our Harvey girls move on to go play in the provincials. We'll be rooting for you girls, and we'll hope you bring home that banner and put it on the wall with many. I'm Joe Gregory with Nolan Bongarir, and we'll see you another time. Have a great night.
All right, thank you, Joe and Nolan. That wraps up our adventure today here at the Southwest Regionals. Harvey Lakers finishing 4-0, number 1. Hartland Huskies, number 2, 3-1. Southern Victoria, 2-2, finishing 3rd place. Samuel de Champlain Jaguars, 4th place at 1-3. and John Caldwell Knights finishing last, 0-4. And our next stream will be on Tuesday at 5:30 as the Harvey Lakers take on ELE. And we might have a dance competition here right now for those of you watching. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.